Hello and welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. We have a lot to do this time because we got a lot of new quests after we finished the first part of Arrow's dungeon. But before we get into all of that, I'm actually going to advance the main story a little bit because the next part of the main story looks like it's about to be talking about demon management, which is going to be a fairly major mechanic in this game if it's the same as the other games, and well, getting it earlier is probably better than leaving it. So, let's exit and let's go find out. You can now navigate to the Ropo realm from the city map. Perfect, that's exactly where I want to go. Ropo realm.
Whoa, this tent is huge. You want me to see a circus show or something?
Well, something close to that anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's head in.
Ropo Realm is an area that only the most elite of summoners can access. It's the home of Victor's Cirque de Gaumaden, where demons can be fused. Aha! Cool. Right. Hello.
Good.
Check this out. This is my partner, the Dragon Quing Along. This guy's all about electricity. Not only can he reflect electric attacks, he can also learn Mazio, which will zap all your enemies at once. Hehehe, just you wait, Yatagarasu won't stand a chance. Ooh, I just had a thought about that. In previous games, the multiple attack things were less good, because when an attack was blocked, it would end your turn, right? So if you did a multiple attack and that attack got blocked, that's your turn over. In this one, it's actually a little bit of a different equation, because if you use a multiple attack and one of them is blocked, the next character still gets their turn. So actually, multiple attacks are hugely valuable in this game because you can basically just use them on everybody. If it gets blocked, so what? But you also have a high chance of hitting a weakness. So that seems pretty good. Anyway, hello. Hey, this your first time in Ropo Realm? If you're heading to the Gaumaden, be careful not to get on the Ringmaster's bad side. Okay, what's this thing up the top say? Come enjoy a song for the ages, and the show of... Oh, let's start from the start. Now showing the secret of Zohar, true beauty, pure filth. Come enjoy a song for the ages, and the show of a lifetime. Okay. Well, let's go.
Welcome to the Cirque du Gaumaden.
So it's Gaumaden. Okay.
I am the owner and ringmaster of this grand circus. You may call me Victor.
Hey, good to see business is booming. I've got someone here you should meet, Victor. This is Ringo. She's basically a new devil summoner.
I see. So you are one of the minds beyond mankind. Most intriguing indeed.
Oh, so he knows what we really are.
You want to elaborate on that?
No, not now at least.
Relax, Ringo. Victor's definitely an eccentric, but you can trust him.
Eccentric barely covers it. So, what are we here for again?
This circus is where we can fuse our demons.
Oh, this is just a demon thing. So, no elephants on unicycles, no clowns, no hoops of fire. That's a shame.
You come seeking petty clownery. No, summoner. We have a show far greater to offer you. The fusion of two demons is the grandest circus nature could conceive. There is no greater spectacle than the moment of demonic life reborn. Come one, come all, to the greatest show on Earth! Demons fused before your very eyes!
Since we're here, we might as well see what we can do. Fusing will seriously boost our combat potential.
Okay, Victor. Hope you put on a good show for us.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ringo. I believe I've identified the approximate location of Mangetsu Kuzunoha, or at least the one-armed man we believe to be him. You're bound for the central derelict subway line. I believe you'll find him hiding there.
That saved us a ton of wandering around. Thanks, Fig.
Now we can actually start looking for Mangetsu. Once we've taken care of the demon fusion, let's head out.
Okay.
Oh?
Well now, it appears you've vanquished a unique demon indeed. In defeating those rare and magnificent demons, you will also win the privilege of creating them here. Remember it well. Kishin, Take, Minakata has been unlocked for fusion. Okay, so if you defeat a boss, you can now fuse the boss, which works for me.
A great power may grace our stage.
A new demon has been added to the list of special fusions. Well, I'm going to guess that that's what this is. Let's talk with him first.
Come forth and be amazed.
Demon fusion, a glorious phenomenon from which new life springs. Now then, offer up your demons. A fantastic show awaits you. Tips. Let's do the tutorial. Also, interesting, it's got some recommendations at the side. But tips.
What knowledge do you seek?
Oh my lord, that's a lot. Okay, let's start with this. We've already done that one. Okay, Demon
Remember
Fusion.
this well.
Demon Fusion is the art of fusing multiple demons to create a single new demon. This is the most fundamental method for Ringo and her team to grow stronger. However, be aware that you cannot fuse any demons of a higher level than Ringo herself. Makes sense.
Let me explain.
Demons created by a fusion will inherit a small reflection of the base demon's stats. Training and leveling demons before fusing them can ensure that the end result will be even more powerful. More powerful in, more powerful out. Straightforward.
Remember this well.
Demons created via fusion can inherit a number of skills from the base demons. However, a newly fused demon cannot inherit any skills of an affinity it's weak to. Okay, that's good to know. Demon Race Post-Fusion. Now this sounds like something that I haven't heard of before.
Let me explain.
The race of a fused demon is determined by the base demon's combination of races. From within the determined race, the demon's ideology is solidified by averaging the fused demon's base stats. Oh, actually, no, I have heard about this. This is a mechanic in other games, but in other games it didn't tell you about it. So it just kind of went, it's trial and error, but if you looked it up, there was some actual logic behind it. Basically, what this means is you take the two demons that you're putting in, that gives you the race, and then imagine that there's just a list of demons listed by level, right? And basically, based upon what levels of the demons you put in, it will just select, like, I think it's, you add them together and then you divide by 2, and then you get the one which is closest without going over, I think, to that in like your list of demons. So, yeah, this is interesting. The Mitama race.
Now listen.
The Mitama demon race plays a unique role in fusion. When a Mitama is fused with another demon, the result will be the same demon as its non-Mitama component, but with specific bonuses from the Mitama. Ari raises strength and luck, Niji raises int and agi, Koshi raises agi and luck, and Sake raises vitality and luck. Interesting that 3 of them raise luck. While there's a limit to the stat bonuses you can get by fusing Mitama, this limit raises depending on how high the level of the base demon is. Skill inheritance can be performed just as with regular fusion. By cultivating Mitama with useful skills, you can find many ways to strengthen your demons. And if it's the same as the previous games, once you've made a demon, or a Mitama, you can then kind of save it, and then you can just pay to use it again in Fusion. So if you make like the perfect Mitama, it's got a ton of useful skills on it, you can then consistently use it again and again and again as part of your Fusion mechanics. So, that's cool. The Element Race.
Now listen.
The Element Demon Race plays a unique role in Fusion. When an element is used in Fusion, the resulting demon will be of the same race as its non-element predecessor. However, be aware that some demons cannot be fused with elements. Yes, and I believe that the way element works is it can either go up or down. So some of them will like advance you to the next. If we're thinking about, we have a list of all of the demons by level. Some will advance it up that list, and some will advance it down that list, which can be useful for a variety of different reasons. Like, for instance, if you want a special fusion and you need to have 3 specific demons to do it, then taking a more powerful demon and kind of moving it down to the previous demon on the list can actually be a good way of getting a powerful version of that lower tier demon, if that makes sense to you. Normal fusion.
Remember this well.
Normal fusion is the most basic form of fusion, wherein you select and fuse 2 demons from your stock. Okay.
Remember this well.
Search fusion allows you to select specific demons for a normal fusion. By employing search criteria, you can check your possible combinations for a demon that best suits your needs. Access it by selecting fusion from the main menu, then selecting search fusion. Okay, and then all of these make sense to me. These are all just different ways to do search. Special fusion.
Remember this well.
In Special Fusion, you can fuse demons who can't be created via normal fusion. Special Fusion is only available after fulfilling certain conditions. You can access it by selecting Fusion from the main menu, then selecting Special Fusion. Some Special Fusions require 3 or more demons to perform. Any base demons not yet registered in the Demon Compendium will display as question mark.
Remember this well.
Recommended fusions are suggestions from Victor, ringmaster of the Gomaden. If you're not sure what to fuse, you can rely on Victor's counsel. We probably won't use that too much.
Remember this well.
Demon Compendium is a database where all your demons' information is registered. By selecting Compendium, you can search demons you previously registered and pay to resummon them to your demon stock. You can also select Register to update the entry of a demon that you've raised further. And that's viewing the Compendium. This is a separate thing. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. It's much cheaper to summon a demon based on its base stats. So if you have a low level demon, then you can summon it for cheaper. You can lock certain entries if you don't want to override them. Cool. And then registering is registering like which ones that you're going to have. Okay, I think we're fine with that. Just doing a scan. Yeah, this all seems to be fairly similar. Right. Let's start with Fuse Demon. Actually, let's start with Check Demon. So which demons do we want to get rid of? Well, anything that's got a little... Is that like a diamond, or is that meant to be like an eye? Anyway, whatever the red thing is to the left, I suppose it would be more like a ruby if we were talking about gems, but whatever... any demon that has the red thing is something we want to get rid of. So Bicorn we don't, but everything else is fair game. And the reason why we want to get rid of these is because we've already completed that demon. So having it just gives us nothing. Right, fusion. What special fusion do we have?
Demon may join our cast.
Ah, so I believe that some of these might be DLC demons. I might be wrong, but I think that some of these ones up here are DLC. So I would assume that this might be the only non-DLC one, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all of these are meant to be here from the start of the game. It's difficult to tell, really. So what are we missing? We're missing one. Just let us see what it looks like. Oh, okay, yeah, so that is the little leafy man. Now, I think it said that we could fuse that little leafy man. Let's go have a look at that. Yes, so we can fuse him at the side. You can see there on the right-hand side. So normal fusion works like this. So you can select one and then be like, I want to make this thing, right? You select the second one. The other way of doing fusion is a search fusion.
Which strikes your fancy?
What? Ooh, okay, so this is different. Check results.
Make your
so this just gives us a list of demons we can create. This is kind of useful. I think this is going to be more how I would do it, where we kind of just have a list and then go, well, I want to do the next one on the list. So we can make everything up to Koro Pokor, which I think is the one that's in that picture. Now, what level is this special fusion? It's level 14, so we can't even make it till we're for another 4 levels. So it probably makes sense to grab the old man with the leaf, and then once we grabbed him, we can get him leveled up, get his thing, and then ditch him in the special fusion. That makes sense to me. Oh, wait, first of all, before we do anything, register?
You wish to register?
Register all. Yes. So now that they're registered, we could resummon them, potentially.
Vestiges of life.
Ah, there you go. Yes, so these are all DLC. So we're not going to get any of those ones. Anything that's DLC, we're just going to ignore because they tend to be overpowered. But there you have it. That's all of them over there. Well, I have to have a look, though.
Demon.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. With soul hacks as a skill. This is adorable Jack Frost is a fairy with the powers of Ion and a familiar demonic appearance born through advanced technology. He comes from a world where Ion decided that actually this is the optimal form for stopping the apocalypse. In this merciless dystopia, his cute, captivating eyes are his greatest weapon. Ordinarily, Ringo and this avatar would never meet, but the mysterious power has brought them together. The power of the DLC. Okay. That's demon info. There we go. I just want to see what these do. May activate during Sabbath. Small HP recovery for all allies. See, that's really cool. So if you trigger a weakness, you can now get that to trigger as well, and cures all status ailments other than KO. You see what I mean about being OP, right? This will heal you and cure every status ailment if you hit one weakness. Now, it does say may, so I don't know how often it happens, but still. Like, it's pretty strong. That's medium damage. We currently only have weak damage. That's AoE. And revive an ally with half HP. That's all crazy good stuff. And that's why we're not going to use it. It's just too good. But, you know, there we have it. Also, it might just be my imagination, but it looks like a lot of these are ones that were in SMT5. So that would make sense. They do tend to reuse them between games, but also I'm assuming that just means that they had the character model ready. But yeah, we could resummon any of these if we had the money, which we don't. But anyway. Right. So what do I need for Take? I need the hair and Onmoraki. Okay. So, as long as we can create one that doesn't use...
your fancy?
As long as we can create a leaf man that doesn't use one of those, I'm happy.
Make your choice.
So we have 3 different ways of making this one. So I don't want to use this one, because that uses the Onmoraki. That one uses the hair. So Dormuth and McCoy seems like the best one for us. And that will give us this little dude. Okay. And we'll get 1 extra strength from it. Looking at this game, actually, in other games, what it would do is it would give you levels when you create it. This one appears to give you stats, which I suppose is kind of the same thing, because when you level, the only real benefit is you get stats. But it's just interesting that instead of giving you the flat level, it gives you like a stat bonus. Okay, cool. I suppose the one thing it doesn't give you is it doesn't give you new skills. You know the reason it doesn't give you XP is because they want you to create the demon and then level it up to get the bonus. And if it gave you XP, you could just get bonus into bonus into bonus into bonus, which isn't really the way you want to do it. Cool. One of the base demons is currently equipped Fuse anyway. Yes, but I like that warning message is there.
What skills shall they inherit?
Okay. So we can choose any of these. Now, some of these are ones that it already had. So it already had Zero and Trifuri, but you don't have to take them. That's another nice little improvement from the previous systems. In the previous systems, you would have to, like, it would have some base ones that you had to take. This one, not necessarily. Although I don't think that was in every game. Dodge gunfire, dodge fire. What's your weakness? Your weakness is fire, so I think dodge fire makes sense. Dodge stun fire doesn't make as much sense. So I'm thinking something like Zio, Zan. So that gives you the ability to hit 2 different weaknesses. Dodge fire. Oh no, we could get it so you lower attack, which is kind of cool. Your strength is fairly high. Eat whole could be a good one just to give you a little bit of healing. Let's do it like this. Let's do eat whole and then dodge fire. I think that makes sense. I don't think that's terrible.
Are you prepared for this?
Yes. I gotta say, that was a little anticlimactic, but there we go. Oh, you're a cute one, aren't you? Never figured you'd need help from an old coot like me.
Off we go!
I'm Koro Pakor, the Jirei. Might be a little rusty, but I'll show you I still got it. Cool. So now we've done that. Oh, you can also say you can use demons from the compendium as a material. That's cool. At registered stats. Wait, you can also use base stats? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could have base stats and registered stats. That's kind of neat. Only demons that are of a specific level or higher. And unobtained demons. Yeah. Cool. Check results.
Make your choice.
Oh, I think some of these use the... let me just check. Yeah, some of these use the DLC ones, so maybe I don't want that. Maybe I just want that off for just now.
Now, make your choice.
Although, let me just see this again. Did that have extra ones down there? Melon Frost. I see. We can make it with our compendium ones for free. Okay. That's kind of annoying. I don't want to get rid of the hair, so we're not going to make Melon Frost there. Mermaid? Not going to get rid of the one that we just created. We get rid of McCoy and that. It means we have to pay a little extra money for it. Pixie and Poltergeist? Pixie and Poltergeist is good. We're not using either of them. We get Mermaid.
Ah, magnificent.
Okay, so Mermaid is weak to physical, but nothing else. Okay, and it's pretty good with it with int. Let's fuse it.
What skills shall they inherit?
So Dormina, weak ruin damage and high chance of inflicting sleep. I really like actually that your abilities that inflict crowd control effects, like sleep, actually do a little bit of damage as well. That's kind of neat. We don't have anything like dodge physical, which would be useful. She's gonna learn Tarunda, which is gonna be lower attack. This one lowers dodge and aim. Wonder if we want to make her kind of like a support one. Yeah, maybe if I gave her Bufu Dia Secunda Tarunda, that'd be good. Although Dormina makes more sense actually. Yeah, because that kind of fits in. So then she's just applying debuffs to the enemy and also at the same time healing us. That seems neat. Prevents being afflicted with sleep. That hasn't really come up yet. Neither has... well, dodging gunfire really needs us to fight someone with a gun. You know what? I think I will give her Bufu right now. And then we'll go Secunda Dia. And I'll probably replace Bufu or Secunda with Tarunda. Yeah, that seems good.
Are you prepared for this?
Right. Now let's just see if the fusion is the same every time. If it is, we might start skipping it. That's okay. It looks like it's identical. Yes, identical. Cool. Oh, you actually need me to work? I was just gonna chill this weekend.
Best of luck.
I'm Femme Mermaid. And I'll call you Rin Rin. I'll totally do my best and stuff. Okay.
Now, make your choice.
We don't have anything that we can create here apart from that one, which I'm not gonna do just now because we need the demon in order to do a special fusion.
Demon may join our cast.
See, now we can get this one for 0 because we have the 3, but I can't because it's level 14. Okay, and nothing is recommended to us, which is good. That's where we want things to be. Let's leave.
Until next time.
You can now navigate to the central line from the city map. A new request has come to Cree Creatious. Okay. So let's leave here. I need to equip a demon, I just realized. To one of our summoners. So how about you? Let's just, for just now, give you one of these two. Trying to think. Did we have somebody who had a... I just realized we were using you for support. Maybe I'll give you this one? Although your strength is higher. I guess I could give you this one. This mermaid. Because you're kind of replacing hair. Yeah. So I'm going to give you mermaid.
Best of luck.
And then I'm going to give you the support arcana to go with it.
Let's go with that.
There we go. So he's now set up. Instead of Bicorn, I could give you this one. Well, Bicorn still has higher strength, actually. We could leave you where you are with this one. And then I guess maybe we take that guy.
What for?
Yeah, it seems fine. You could have the electric augment. Yeah,
Let's
swap.
roll.
That's fine. So electric support, fire, force. Except you don't need fire. I guess we could maybe go for healing, which would allow... Yeah, actually, you take the support arcana.
Might work.
And then that lets you have healing
I
as
trust
your
your decision.
arcana. Oh, not arcana. Mystique. Yeah. So now if we look at the demons, your heal is more powerful. Your support is cheaper. Was that is heal more powerful, right? Yeah. Your support is cheaper. You can do electric moves with your thing, and you can do force moves with your thing. We do have an overlap of force here on our people, but that's okay. Wait, is Cyrenup leveled? Cyrenup is leveled, so we could in theory switch you off to somebody else if we wanted to. What other Mystique? We have fire augments available. Maybe I'll switch you to this one, and then give you the fire augment.
Let's get this party started.
There we go. So now we at least have a better mixture of powers. Yeah, that seems good. Right. We've 63,000. Let's do a save, and then I was trying to think where we want to go. Let's go to Club Creatious, which is here, and grab some more requests. You can now purchase meals at vending machines, the local convenience store, the ramen stall, the pizza shop, and Della Mancia. Oh, I mean, well, we're right here, so we might as well have a look.
Welcome.
There are restaurants and vending machines in the city where you buy meals. They can then be taken to the safe house and shared with the team. So, increases HP healing effects for allies in battle. I should buy one of each so we can at least find out what they do. So I'll do that now.
This is an automated shopping system.
Increases critical rate for all of allies' attacks. That's pretty good. We'll do a run along here. It said Della Mancia. Okay. Nothing there. This one?
Anything you're looking for?
That's the spaghetti which we've
You want this one? There
already
you go.
had.
Please come again.
Keep going along here, and there's the vending machine.
This is an automated shopping system.
It makes demon negotiation easier by lowering the rank of the demon's demands.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming.
And then Della Mancia.
Welcome.
So you have herb sake here. And some syrup. Patra water. Okay. Nullifies buffs and debuffs. And then this one. Increases int. The higher the original int, the greater the increase.
Will this do it? Thanks a bunch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. I was thinking now I probably should have bought 2 of everything so that I still had one left over next time and I'd know what to rebuy, but whatever. We'll work it out. In we go.
Please come in.
New requests. Ooh, a DLC request. Let's have a look.
A local university student was attacked in Shinsando the other day. But we've reason to suspect it wasn't an ordinary assault. The student claims she was attacked by a monster. Our client is the mediator for the Devil Summoners of Shinsando. He's requesting a formal investigation as much as we can provide.
Sure, let's do that one. I'm kind of interested in this DLC one. I didn't realize there was a DLC
You can ask
quest.
the client yourself for further details. He's waiting in Shinsando.
Now, you see, this one is going to give us a big reward, but I still think that that's better than the demons that you just get for free, because instead of it just being like, hey, here's a free thing that makes your game easier, it's a, hey, here's a side quest, it's going to have some difficulty, it's going to have a challenge you overcome, and then you get a reward, which feels more in keeping with the main game, rather than, like, here's just free stuff. So we'll probably use it, although I think this one was 20,000 yen, so it's like, it's not even that much. Academics wanted.
Do you understand?
This request is somewhat different from our usual jobs. Our client is a summoner. He's requesting help from someone very knowledgeable on the subject of demons. You've encountered a great many demons yourself. I imagine you've learned quite a bit by now. Perhaps you can provide what he's looking for. Sure, so that's a level 14 one.
I humbly ask this of you.
Okay, that's Ropo Realm. Hawk the Invisible World.
This is rare.
This request comes from Victor, owner and ringmaster of the Gumaden. Since times past, Victor has always been a man of science, devoted to demons and the secrets of their existence. Many aspects of modern-day summoning are based upon his research, even the comp itself. You might even say that if not for his efforts, summoners as we know them would not exist.
What do you think?
He's requesting assistance with an experiment. So what will it be? Are you prepared to defy the principles of life itself? 17, but cuts the compendium summoning cost by 5% and gives you 50,000 yen. Oh,
I humbly
we'll take
ask
it.
this of you.
Gunsmith.
Listen closely.
This request comes from the owner of the Compsmith store in Mansai Realm, Tara. Seems she's in need of a few skilled fighters in order to create new upgrades. Her skill is near invaluable to summoners. Helping her would surely help you as well. More upgrades, okay.
I humbly ask this of you.
Well, you can find her at, well, you already know, don't you? Visit her for the details. Money makes the world go round.
Were you aware of this?
Have you been to the store known as Yang Yang Palace? Your client this time is its owner, Lena. She's asking for some help running the store, but you should know that Lena is a very particular woman. It remains to be seen whether you can appease her. Okay. But don't worry, I'm sure you won't have any problems.
I humbly ask this of you. Do you have
Okay,
any other business
cool.
with me?
You got anything else to say?
Summoners are...
Okay, same thing as before. That's
Remember
fine.
your duties
So
as a
these guys
summoner.
don't update with story beats by the looks of it. Right. We'll head this way. And then we'll probably look at our request list now, I think. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do. We've got requests all the way up to level 17, so it probably makes sense to just do a bunch of them before advancing the main story. So let's see what we got, because we have a lot of requests. Oh, we can now switch between these and Aeon directives. Okay, cool. So if we only want to do Aeon ones, we can only do we can go into this list. One small UI thing I would love on this is just I would love it to say the level on the screen as well. To say like recommended level, this, and then we can just work our way through it as a list. Is it already sorted by level? It says 14, 4, so no, it is not sorted by level. Okay, it's sorted by random sorting. So there's Ion Dream of Electric Sheep as a level 5 one, which isn't repeatable, so that's probably first. Level 7. So we got some things here that are level 7, so they're probably things to look at first, and then these are level 10. 13, 14, 14, 14, 14. Okay, so I'm thinking we do Ion followed by Probably by rumors of a summoner or money makes the world go round. So what do we need to do for this one? The plan is to pick up a broken comp that belonged to the summoner guy in Akira. He's apparently regular at Hedron. Okay. So we're looking to head to Bar Hedron. Let's do a save and then head out. So Bar Hedron, right next to the one we were on. Perfect. You can now purchase meals at Bar Hedron. Oh. Oh, and a Hangout event is here. I'd completely forgotten. Yes, we need to hang out with Arrow, I'd assume. At Bar Hedron, you can spend time chatting with your teammates in Hangout events. By talking with them, you can learn how your allies think and feel. This will deepen your mutual understanding of each other, raising their soul levels. More Hangout events can be unlocked through story progress, requests, and even demon recon, so try not to miss any opportunities.
Welcome.
Welcome, what'll it be today? Takeout.
What'll it be today?
Green apple cider. Gain more XP in battle when your level is lower than your enemies. Okay, that sounds useful for
Do
grinding.
I have that right? Thanks.
Buy a couple of those.
Till next time. Welcome.
Drink with allies. Who should you call? Oh, so we can call somebody here. Let's go with Arrow.
Hey,
So, you kinda just called me out here all of a sudden. Did you need something? Nah, nothing in particular. Just wanted to hit you up. Cool if I leave then?
What?
No, don't go. Come on, I even ordered us drinks and everything. So summoners must lead pretty interesting lives, huh? Seems like there's a twist around every corner. You think it's interesting? Yeah, I guess you and Vic would, given your situation and all.
Right?
Yup, honestly, everything you guys talk about is interesting. It's pretty refreshing. And you know, we're our team after all. I thought it'd be nice to just take it easy and chat for a bit. It doesn't conflict with my mission for Ion either, since I'm learning all kinds of new stuff.
well,
Well, I do owe you guys. Least I can do is hang out with you. What am I supposed to talk about? Oh, anything's fine, really. Like, let's see. Do you like beer?
right.
Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, I like other stuff too, but yeah, typically I'll drink beer. Huh, why's that? Any reason for it? A reason for drinking beer? Well... So there's this old detective show I used to watch when I was a kid, and there was this one scene where after the case got solved, the lead detective would drink a beer with his team. That kind of mature atmosphere really resonated with me back then, so I swore I'd be just like that once I got older. Yes, that was the start of it all.
Also,
Then again, while that might have been the start of my love for beer, I guess the real reason I like it is because it's cheap and easy to drink. The pricey stuff's kinda uptight if you ask me.
Didn't expect that.
Huh, so you're more of a common man than I thought. Does Yatagarasu pay you that little? Nah, it's just personal taste. I'm not the most luxurious person. Hey, whatever makes you happy, right?
well,
Yeah, some people are just like that. I'll often go the cheap route, even if it's more time consuming. If not that, I'll think to myself, do I really need this before buying something new?
But
Oh, I didn't actually get an option there. Can we see what they were? Guess that's rational or guess that's boring? Or why not just stop thinking and buy it? Okay, well, good to know. You could always just not overthink it and buy whatever you want. It's not like you're strapped for cash, right? Yeah, I do think about that sometimes. But once you're used to it, trying to figure out how you can make do is actually kind of fun. Like, what can I make from the leftover ingredients I have? Sometimes things like that lead you to trying something you might not have otherwise. Huh, is that how it goes?
hey,
But was all that we talked about really fine for you? I doubt it'll be of any practical use. No way, it was more than enough. Thanks to this, I feel like I got to know you better.
let's keep at it.
Anyway, Arrow, I hope you and me will keep this up, both working together and hanging out.
got it.
Yeah, likewise, Ringo. Cool. So
Welcome.
they're just like little story beats. So if I drink with allies, okay, so yes, it does remove Arrow from the list, so we do have 3 to drink with. Let's go with Melody. Kinda surprised you actually bothered to show up, Milady.
Ah,
Did you call me out here just to be rude? Or should I be thankful that an agent of the almighty Ion deigned to spend time with a lowly human? I mean, we're not that almighty, especially us, since we've been downgraded for the mission. Though I can imagine you're not really much for these social settings, huh?
true.
It's not like I've ever been to a bar before. Still, it's true that I don't often end up in places with this kind of ambience. Whenever I went to a bar, it was either alone or with him. What, you've never gone out to grab food with other Phantom Society operatives? Definitely not. We don't have that kind of relationship. All of them are either kids intoxicated by the group's darker rhetoric, or pretenders and hypocrites obsessed with keeping everyone at arm's length. They might be some of the greatest summoners in the business, but I never want to go drinking with any of them. No doubt they saw me the same way. Huh. Then how about that guy who killed you at the shipping district? RS, right? Was it the same thing with him?
Yes.
I'd say so. I don't recall properly meeting him before then. Yeah, makes sense. You two had totally different styles anyway. All that stuff about, rapping, was it? Like, yo, I'm dropping rhymes like a rhymer, working for my money like my part-timer. I'm not a cop, but I'm also not a rhymer. Or something like that anyway. Did you just come up with that on the spot? Yep, not bad, right? It's certainly a unique style.
Yes!
Yes, Milady's seal of approval. Anyway, we were talking about RS, yes?
Actually.
Despite everything, he was a very capable summoner. He led some of our most dangerous operations against Yatagarasu, and he did well. We preferred the spotlight, of course, and my specialties demanded more subtlety, so we never had much contact with each other. From what I understand, he was a kind leader, very supportive of his teammates. Plenty of the young summoners in his crew looked up to him.
Didn't expect that.
Whoa, I never would have guessed. I got the idea all these dark summoners had to be really gloomy or spiteful people. Well, I already told you, the Phantom Society is composed of children and pretenders.
But
You say that, but weren't you Iron Mask's lover? So if everyone in there was either a child or a pretender, then which was he?
well,
Well, I suppose they're not mutually exclusive.
what?
Huh?
No.
Nothing. Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. So she sees them as a child and a pretender. Interesting. Okay.
Welcome.
So he might be putting on a strong face, but there might be, like, not much behind it. Although I just realized that me saying that, he is literally wearing an iron mask, and he's called Iron Mask. It's not exactly very well hidden that he might have something underneath it that's not what we expect. Right. Oh, we can speak for Milady again? Sure. Why not? Or Milady.
Milady!
Hey, remember that demon from the other day who was big on poisons and stuff back at the shipping district?
Yes.
Right, some sort of ghost, the Phantom of asthma. That was the Phantom of miasma.
Oh.
If you say so, I typically don't bother remembering the names of my targets. So, what about him? Well, I thought we could take a cue from him, use more dirty tricks like that in our own tactics, you know? I mean, you seem like the type of lady who'd know her poison, so I figured you might have a couple of tips for me.
Hey.
I seem like I'd know poisons. How exactly am I supposed to take that? What, you don't like them? They're a useful tool. Certainly came in handy for my assassination jobs.
Yeah.
Knew it. So, teach me your toxic ways. I want to know about all about poisons, so we've got more options in battle. I refuse.
What?
Huh? Why? If you shared your knowledge with the team, we'd all get an edge in combat, right? Firstly, poisons are one of my specialties. Revealing my methods to everyone would make it far harder if I ever had to use them against you. You do realize we're on the same team?
No.
For now. It's an alliance of convenience and nothing more.
Plus,
One more thing. Poisons are not an easy medium, especially for amateurs. A single mistake handling the wrong toxin could cost you your life. Every step of the process is as crucial as it is dangerous. Not just using them in battle, but mixing the reagents, methods of transport, It's not a skill you can just easily... It's not a skill you can just acquire casually, and I'm certainly not a good enough teacher to guarantee your safety.
What?
Something funny? It sounds like you're basically just worried about us. You don't want us putting ourselves in danger.
Hey.
Excuse me? What could have possibly given you that idea? I was only... Say what you want, but I think we're really important to you deep down, Milady. Don't worry, I get it. You're all bashful about it because you don't want to ruin your image. It's honestly pretty cute.
Huh.
Fine, I take it back. I'll be more than happy to give you your lesson.
Care for a taste?
If you want to learn about my poison so badly, then by all means, let me give you a taste. Huh? You know what? I'll pass. Cool.
Welcome.
Right, next one. Saizo.
Hey,
Well, this is a surprise. Never figured you'd be looking to take me out on a date.
What?
What? I thought dates were for people who've got some attachment to each other. We're just hanging out.
whoa.
Yeesh. Kinda stings when you put it like that. I am curious about you, but are you really in a position to talk about attachment? I'm pretty sure you're keeping your distance from me too. Huh, how'd you figure? I guess I don't have a specific reason, though maybe I've just noticed because I'm coming at it with an unusual perspective.
For example,
I mean, look, you basically act the same around everyone, right? Everyone gets the same version of Saizo. I figure that means you're either a totally open book, or you never really open up to everyone. And it's all just a front. One of those two, anyway. I'm just a friendly guy, is all. Everyone in the world's just a new pal waiting to happen. But you act like everyone's a potential enemy, and it looks to me like it's a deliberate choice, not an unconscious tendency. Am I totally off the mark here? Nah, I mean, I've been through a lot, you know. It's pretty hard for me to really open up to anyone. And it's nothing to do with whether I like or dislike someone. It's kind of beyond that. You get me?
yep.
Yeah, but that's just part of human nature, right? When I say I want to learn more about humans, that includes complicated stuff like this. Fine by me, though I gotta say I don't exactly feel normal enough to make a good test case for all humanity. Us freelance summoners, we do anything for the right price. Our loyalties are bought and sold and everyone knows it.
Just how it goes.
If you want to survive in that crowd, you gotta learn how to be careful. And part of that is not trusting anyone but yourself. I see. Doesn't that kind of life get suffocating though?
Talk about carefree.
Nah, not really. At the very least, it means that you don't have to worry about ruining anyone else's life but your own. It's like my mentor told me, solitude is the only true freedom.
Well,
True freedom, huh? And that's why you chose to be alone, so you'd be free?
Huh?
What? I was just trying to sum it up. You can just tell me if I'm wrong. It's just...
Well,
Nah, never mind. If I talk about this stuff anymore, it'll ruin the drinking party vibe. I got some real principles against party fouls. I actually like talking about this type of stuff, though. I'm just saying now's not the time. You gotta preserve some of the mystique, you know? That's part of my debonair charm. Welp, I won't push it.
let's keep at it.
Either way, we've made a decent team so far. Let's keep at it.
yeah.
Yeah, likewise. Okay. Now, also a new Hangout event immediately afterwards. I'm assuming that what he was talking about there was the fact that I think in his flashbacks, it was definitely someone he could have been romantically interested in there, so maybe there's some more to learn about that. And then once we get that, we can do more Hangout
Welcome.
events. There's another Hangout event? Oh, with all three, Arrow, Milady, and Saizo. Okay.
Ringo.
So how about it, Ringo? Gotten used to this world yet? Has the fun worn off? No way, I'm always running into new things. There's still so much crazy stuff out there. You're such a child. Haha, well remember, I am basically a newborn.
Actually,
Still, after looking at this city, something's been on my mind. And what's that?
hey,
Well, this city looks so fancy and high-tech, right? But even with all these comforts, the people here haven't really seemed happy. Even without all this apocalypse stuff, Did vaguely understand that human society wasn't doing so great, but still.
I see.
Huh? We aren't? Oh yeah, once you get away from the glitch, you really see it. Your technology, economy, culture, everything's stagnating. Wow, stagnating. Sounds brutal when you say it like that, but not exactly inaccurate.
Listen to this.
It's not just here either. They say most major cities across the world haven't changed at all in the past 3 or 4 decades. It's like people are only living to be overworked, living on instant mass-produced food because it's all their time and money can afford them. Even their nostalgia is being commodified, repackaged and sold back to them. One look at all the city's advertisements will tell you that. What an odd statement for a sequel to a fairly old game, when it's saying their nostalgia is being commodified, repackaged and sold back to them. Also, incredibly funny given that Atlas are the same game who are remaking the Persona series right now. As in, like, they're doing remasters and then basically selling them back. It's their current business model. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, they're also busy trying to ensure their future. They can't let themselves be worried about the present.
Hey.
Even with all that stagnation, Ringo found a way to us. Can't think of a bigger shake-up than that. It seems almost symbolic. The question is, of what? What would Ion make of this? You can predict our future to an extent, right?
Hey!
To an extent. Be hard to see a way out of this, even for us. I guess that shows just how complicated and deep-rooted the problem is. As ridiculous as it sounds, the Great One's apocalypse is a more realistic outcome than humanity itself changing. That's just insane. Makes you wonder if that's why some people turn to the Great One, as this world's already let them down. Yes, that seems likely enough. I suppose it's like a conventional god in that sense, focusing the faith of the people and providing an answer to their wishes. Is there anything we can do?
Well...
We're just devil summoners, man. We're not all powerful.
True.
Agreed. There's no point in wasting our energy on an impossible problem. This broken world's a better sacrifice than it is a home.
What?
What?
Melody!
I know you think this world's doomed, Melody, but we still have to protect it.
Look.
That's your problem. Don't, tell me this is what you wanted to discuss. Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, bye.
I'm done here. Take care of the bill, would you?
No way!
What? You're making me tank it?
Welcome.
Drink with allies? Nobody's
Welcome.
available. Alright, so that was a lot. I'm assuming there was only a lot because it's the first time, but yeah. Wow. Okay. You're new. You must be the person I need to speak to.
Yo!
Oh, are you a summoner, miss? I can tell by the look in your eyes. A summoner named Akira. Akira, huh? Alright, I do remember there being a pair of younger summoners who would come in here a lot. I think you might have been one of them. Oh wait, you know, now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've seen him. You might want to try looking around over at Mansai Realm. Be faster, I bet. Mansai Realm. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, hello.
To business then. I'd like you all to investigate the assault that occurred here in Shinsando.
Ah, this is the DLC one, which would explain why it's voice acted.
We've confirmed repeated sightings of a certain demon here recently. It seems fair to assume that that would be our perpetrator. The victim was a university student who was shopping here at the time. Fortunately, she only suffered minor injuries. You should find her working in Karakacho. I suggest you get her personal account of the incident. Now, I need to get back to my other cases. Best of luck.
Okay, cool. With a name like Galahad, it makes me think that either he was maybe someone in the original game, or he's like from a different one of Atlas's games. It just kind of seems too much of like a main character name for it to just be a random person. Anyway, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna end the episode, and then next time we can head out and start working our way down the request list. But I feel like we got quite a lot done. We learned a little bit about all of the characters. We did a lot of demon summoning stuff. Yeah, good episode. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.